Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between and beyond. Welcome back to the College of Inspiration, where we seek to inspire you with our role-playing adventures. Today, we are continuing our Arkpoint campaign, the Fantasy Noire game that explores the crime and politics and the what's the word? The unhappiness of some of the citizens recently, it seems, in the city of Arkpoint.
And the polite ways they go about bringing that up.
Yeah. What better way to get your message across than to protest at a party? Threateningly. I am Cosmo, he, him, your host and game master for this campaign. I am joined by these lovely players: Scarlet Song, she, her.
Yeah.
Juniper Finch, he, him.
Heyo.
Rain, he, him.
That's alright.
And Alexander Cronist, he, him.
Yo.
Quick thank you to everyone for the slight gap in Arkpoint sessions. Been a couple of extra weeks, but I hope you all joined us for Crime Brulee, because that was an amazing time. Thank you, Scarlett, for DMing that.
There's
I
a
apologize.
certain number of bunnies, apparently, that I have an archetype for, and I'm very happy with the way that ended.
It was a lot of fun to play.
Poor Punjo.
That poor Punja. Some quick thank yous. First off, the art used within the Arkpoint streams. Thank you to Scarlett for the character sprites and the overlay of the pickled ginger. Wonderful work. Thank you to Eldritch Flatcap for all the NPC art that I use throughout the campaign. They've done an amazing job with those. Thank you to the Dungeon Draft program and the assets provided by Peepow and Forgotten Adventures. You will be seeing some of that today, more than likely. We'll see. So that would be the battle map art that I use. Also, thank you to Alchemy RPG Virtual Tabletop and the Kenomancer for our background elements. We haven't really talked about this before, but like, they really help with the vibe of the streams.
And they recently released a new city pack, which is also going to be very good for the stream.
Yes, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look heavily into that for the next few arcs of Arkpoint, definitely.
It's so pretty.
Big thank you to Kevin MacLeod. Oop, I did not update that. Thank you to Kevin MacLeod for the music that I use in Arkpoint. The noir vibes are on point. And one final shout out. Actually, no, 2 more shout outs. One shout out. Big shout out to Lux, our good friends who are developing an indie game here in Australia. Join the protagonist Lou as she tries to bring the light to a world that's gone dark. You can check out all their social media via the links shared. We are so keen for that that demo coming out later this month. And last shout out is a big thank you to Patch from Quest Junkies UK, who put together our awesome Arkpoint intro, which I think we'll get into right now. voice so good.
Yes, well. Yes, when I say.
All right. Well, I think that's all the announcements. Everyone's waited long enough. Last time, in Arkpoint, the fundraising gala aboard the Cardinal Majesty was crashed by Black Cloaks, a group of citizens unhappy with the way the council is influenced by the wealthy. Leading this group is Cameron, an old squad mate of Scoop's from back in the war. Janice and Quincy Amberwood had a conversation with Cameron to ascertain his motivation and intentions. The accountant, under the guise of being a drunk noble, managed to convince two of the Black Cloaks to leave via lifeboat. Scoop, first hiding from Cameron, then attempted to poison some of the other Black Cloaks using a cleaning chemical cocktail, but was unsuccessful in convincing them. And Miss Cotter, while invisible, sabotaged their attempts to break into the engine room, and then stole away with a mysterious bag full of who knows what. The Black Cloaks are now searching the ship for. And that's where we find ourselves. How's everyone? What's everyone thinking?
That's
Yeah,
where
there's a bit of
it's
that.
What a place to leave it last session.
Yeah, Cameron kind of busted in the door to the the main party area, if I
at. We
recall.
also don't forget.
He was about to head down that way, definitely.
Right.
I will say where we currently are standing. Scoop, you are currently behind the bar in the main party area. You have two of the Black Cloaks have met up in the middle of this room, had a quick discussion, and are looking like they're about to look around and search the area. The accountant, you are on the bow of the ship, the front of the ship, pretending to have just thrown up over the railing as two of these Black Cloak. They had a bit of a guard patrol going around the outside of the ship. You've convinced two of them to leave via lifeboat. Two others have sort of just appeared and were walking past you. Janice, you are up on the top deck, just outside the captain's area, with your father and Cameron, who has just been informed by one of the other Black Cloaks that the bag is missing, and he doesn't look happy about it. And Miss Cotter, you had just hid that bag in the cool room in the kitchen.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no bag.
And were followed by who seems to be the second in command of these Black Cloaks, Sam.
The one with the magics.
They seem to have some kind of magic, yes.
That's where I'm at.
It's a reasonable place to be at.
Gonna file that under.
No. This is on the next page with like the uncomfortable, like, dear diary. I went to another party, and it also had problems. Parties seem to have problems. Is this a euphemism for adventuring parties? Is conflict the thing that builds adventure?
So, you said that those two guys had just walked past me, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you mind if I call out to them?
Go ahead.
Perfect. Oh, sorry. Have I counted how many guard patrols there are, just out of curiosity?
Can't remember if you had or not. I feel like you counted about 6 people in 3 groups of, like, 3 pairs, basically. So 2 of them gone. You've got you suspect there's about 4 others on this deck with you.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Call out to them.
Yeah?
I'll kind of stagger my way over towards them.
So I just have a question. I got two, actually.
Yeah, they kind of look at each other like, all right.
This seems like a really stupid idea, what you're doing. And I was just wondering if you had like a reason to do it. I mean, hijacking a boat full of people with lots of money and influence.
Yeah, that's the problem. And we're going to show that their money and influence doesn't actually mean much in the long run.
Yeah, but like the short run, you know, I don't want to throw anyone. Sorry, I don't want to throw anyone under the boat. But that Woodrow guy, he knows some people. And I would be very surprised if, those people don't come after you people when we get to shore. I just thought, you could just walk away and not do this.
They kind of look at each other. One of them's just like, if we walk away and do nothing, the status quo doesn't change. Like, if people come after us, that just proves our point that the power and influence the you people have is just, it's too much. If we are martyred, then so be it. At least we'll make a positive change in this world, eh?
I nod along, smile.
That's good. Okay. What's your names so that you can be martyred?
I'm gonna ask for a persuasion roll there.
Holy crap.
The accountant politely offering them a martyring.
Even 10.
All of us in a distant room. Miss Cotter's like, oh no. For
How
some
much?
reason.
How much do they feel like martyring today? How do they feel?
I'm
On
just
a scale
saying.
of 1
that-
to martyr.
Their response is like, mate, you're drunk. Just go back inside. We'll go to the shore and things just let us continue our patrol, please.
I just sigh heavily.
All right. I'll be there, by the way, for you two specifically. Your funeral, I mean. Have a good night.
Turn and walk away.
Okay.
I'm gonna remember those faces.
Okay. Prague follows you. Okay. Who does anyone else have anything, or should I?
I would like to, before any action on my part, I just want to look, finally.
Sure.
Once the door has been closed and I know it's closed, I'm going to slowly sidle along and kind of pause very quickly. Are all the kitchen staff staring at me?
Oh yeah. You ran in here with a bag, threw it into the cool room, sat down and pretended to be one of them as one of these Black Cloaks came in and was clearly looking for you. They are like, what the hell is happening?
Okay. As that person is left and the door is closed, if none of them speak up, I'm going to give them, at this point I feel like it is a signature. Miss Cotter is going to put one hand on the hip, put her fingers to her lips and just give out the most intimidating "don't you fucking say anything," you hear? Aura that, like, basically is, I have commanded an entire household of people for a long time. Please don't. I am tired. Face.
Yep. No. Few of them
And
just
with-
like, few of them just look away. The others kind of, excuse me. A few of them just kind of nod. You do seem to think that they're not going to say anything.
Yep. I also think that there's a. I would hope that like being dressed as and kind of choosing to be amongst them. Like I'm hoping that seeing the preparation goes down, they know that I'm part of the party that has been in charge of it.
Yes.
that makes sense?
Yeah. No.
Is the
You're
other thing.
you helping out Bonnie and Dame Naval. They recognize you definitely.
Okay. Going into the cool room, and closing the door slightly lightly behind me, not locking myself in, making sure that it doesn't close and lock behind me because do not want that.
Yeah. It's kind of a sliding door, so it won't shut behind you.
Okay. I lightly close it, and I'd like to see what the hell's in this bag as carefully as I can. I'd like to check for traps, amongst other things, please.
Yes. Give me. I'll let you choose perception or investigation.
That's an excellent question. Which one am I better at? My goodness, they are the same. I'm gonna go investigation.
Yep.
Ooh, someone likes me tonight. 16.
Okay. There were no traps. This, like, they weren't gonna. You don't think they wanted to make it harder to get into this thing for themselves? They didn't expect it to be taken off them.
So what's inside, friend?
Inside is a bunch of like glass and metal instruments, some of which seem to be filled with various liquids, some that are glowing. You can roll an Arcana if you want to figure out
Arcana.
what all this is.
And in my
You can definitely
line of
tell
work,
this is something alchemical.
in my line of work,
Mm-hmm.
do I recognize any of it to be either poisonous or highly destructive? Especially given who I raised.
Mm-hmm.
I will investigation check and like feel free to align that to whatever or Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana check to it with it and align it to whatever that is. That's a 12.
A 12. You definitely feel that this could be dangerous. As you sort of like you had some idea of we're trying to get into the engine room with this stuff, and you know that messing with alchemical engines can be destructive, and you kind of piece together like, hey, this could potentially mess with an alchemical engine.
And does it look like it's something that can be lifted out of the bag?
Yes, like there's a couple of different, it's all in kind of different pieces, like.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'd say probably about like 5 different sections altogether, each one
Okay.
roughly no bigger than a foot by a foot.
All right. And the last little bit before I make a decision about what I'm about to do, in the kitchen area, was there any of those serve-in cart style things?
No, it was all hand trays, unfortunately.
That's fine. Do any of them have the silver toppies? Where it goes, ta-da, your meal is served?
Yes. Definitely.
Excellent. Alright. It's gonna go so badly. Yep, ready. For whatever's to come next. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Actually, if I'm allowed, I think one of the things she's going to do is she, like, inhales, slightly panics. Alright, she's going to the one thing I'll do as we leave the scene is for her to be pulling out these various alchemical instruments out of the bag.
Okay. Noted. Well. Janice, how are you responding to Cameron looking peeved?
Presumably his attention would have been directed downstairs. Instinctively, I'm gonna try and track exactly what he's looking at.
Okay. So he's been informed by his co-conspirator here that they've got the bag, and he's like, I think if I remember correctly, we ended with him being like, we tried to do this the nice way, and pulling out a weapon of some kind before, looking like he was literally heading down the stairs. Yeah.
Without express orders not to, I'm gonna follow on after him.
Okay.
As if one does follow when something's going on and you want to see.
Yeah. Well, he seems kind of focused and doesn't like. He's determined. He's just going down the stairs, so you can happily follow him. Which I think will take it to the bar then. Scoop, as you're standing behind the bar, you can hear someone coming down the stairs. And you've got these two Black Cloaks searching around. Just coming through the doorway is a third one, the one you heard called Sam. Seemed to be like the second in command.
Alright. Scoop's gonna duck out from behind the bar. So, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Convinced that there's no more harm to be done here. And sort of try and mingle and blend into the assembled crowds.
Sure.
Can I attempt to make a stealth check?
Yeah, I was thinking a stealth check.
Alrighty, let's try it. Alright, that's 10 on the die face. Let me get my sheet up. That's a 19.
19. Okay. Need to grab my dice. Give me a sec. Okay, so Scoop is just attempting to blend in and not draw attention to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, not long after that, you hear those footsteps coming down the stairs, come to that door, and in walks Cameron, followed by Janice and Quincy Amberwood and one of the other Black Cloaks.
Relieved to see the Janice is okay. They've clearly entered. What is the demeanor like? Are they heading somewhere? Have they just entered and they're just standing there?
So Cameron basically throws open the door and is like, "All right, where is it?" And all the patrons stare at him, and he's like, "Someone has taken our very important bag from below deck and absconded with it. Now, I didn't want to resort to any kind of violence, but if it doesn't show up soon, I may have to start hurting people." And he's holding this crossbow in his hand.
Can I hear that from the kitchen?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is only like not even 10 feet
So-
away from you.
Can the accountant hear it from his end of the ship?
I'd say yeah. With the alert feat. And
Oh, no, alerts me.
no, you're
that's
sorry,
observant.
observant. Yes. The accountant also isn't technically that far from this side of the ship. He's just got a few walls between him. But yeah.
Right.
Cameron's being pretty loud. So all of you hear this.
You know,
We're out. Sorry, no first.
can I take you inside the mind of the accountant just for a moment, as this before this happening?
Please, we would love it.
Okay, so as these people have turned around and he started walking, he's walking, he said he takes a second, he leans against the thing. And in his head he's like, right, don't kill them. Okay, good. What would Scoop do? And he looks around, he sees the rigging, he sees how that's connected to another rigging. He looks down at the barrel in the corner, one certainly leaned over, a puddle of water nearby. He realizes that he doesn't know how to do that. Okay, what would Miss Cotter do? And then that also comes back of her jumping out of the shadows and like stabbing him in the neck. I'm like, okay, that's the first option. We can't do that option either. What would Janice do? What would Janice do? I'll ask Janice. So he is going to make his way inside as this is happening,
Mhm.
and then kind of as he hears this, perfect timing, genius. It was the correct decision, and he's just gonna walk inside, head on in.
Now,
I'm looking for Janice. That's my new job. That's what
All
I'm
right,
doing.
as you walk at this door so to get into the bar, you sort of had to have circled the entire ship and come in through the door at the end.
I picture him
checks
being
out.
like, just like, what do I do? And then like checking all of the things, like, Prague, what do I do? What would Miss Cotter do?
So as you walk into the doors at the end of the bar, at the far end, you see Cameron waving the crossbow around, and I guess just behind him, like you've just come through the door, Janice.
Yep.
Yeah, just behind him is Janice.
Okay.
Does Janice look like he's in the middle of anything?
No, but it does look like in the last second or so he's tensed up a bit.
Okay, that doesn't bother me. I'd like to just walk over to Janice, please.
Is just before we get to that, is Janice
Just
or
ignoring Cameron, it's fine.
Janice or Scoop
sorry.
responding to this at all? All the partygoers seem to not know what to do. They're definitely not used to being threatened in this manner.
Surprising.
They didn't get hostage training? That's like noble person, rich person 101.
Unless you're a
It's the
noble rich
bargain.
person who skips your classes.
We'll hear the bargaining and the begging in a round or two. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
well, it'll be soon.
So, Janice, intrigued by the bag, doesn't really care. His ear tweaked onto the gonna have to start hurting people part.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being flanked presently? Is there anyone standing behind or next to me? Did they have the good sense to have someone follow me?
Yes. So the
Okay.
right.
Oh, Lord.
I'd say. So
Spirits and spellcasters.
Sam
Oh,
came
my
into the
goodness.
room before Cameron. They've probably stepped to the side. Cameron has stepped maybe 5 feet into the room. You were right behind Cameron. Behind you was your father, and behind your father was that Black Cloak that informed Cameron what was going on. So there's 3 of them within about 10 feet of you. And at least 1 within 5 feet. I'll let you decide
All
which
right.
one.
All right. That sounds like it's probably Cameron if I walked in the door right behind him and he's stopped.
Hmm.
All right. I'm gonna be honest, Alexander. I'm considering doing something real stupid. You want to
I
know
mean,
what Janice
you're
would do?
one round ahead of me at best.
Before they do, may I interject very briefly?
You got the time it
I-
takes to hurt somebody.
I'll let you quickly interject.
Throughout this moment, as nervously as she has been, Miss Cotta is going to take all of the milk bottles and all of the various glassware and kitchen utensils that make the similar clanging noises, and swap the components of what was in that bag with that. And then I would like to, if I have the time, slip each part of this alchemical thing onto trays and put the silver thing on top of it as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to hold the bag if I can and prepare to bolt.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's gonna take a little bit to
That's
collect
okay.
everything and take it all out and hide it all. So
This whole
we can say you've started doing that.
because the main reason she opened the thing, I figure that you mentioned this was a cold room and that there was bottles and stuff around anyway.
Oh yeah,
I don't know about the trays, but whatever she can fit in the bag to hold the bag and make sure the components are kind of hidden in the various spaces in the fridge room.
Mhm.
Which which we have confirmed is maybe partially lead lined, which means locate object is useless.
I
know this because I tried to use your locate object and I was reading that spell very carefully.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. But the goal is essentially I would like to swap the components out of the bag, hold it, and prepare to bolt because I have had a plan for 2 weeks and lost a full 2 nights of sleep on this.
I like the plan. I'm gonna say you can start doing this.
Sweet, lovely, thank you.
But I think at this point we may want to roll initiative just to determine the order of things happening. No,
That's probably a good idea. I should probably tell you what Janice is about to do, huh?
Is it important for rolling initiative?
I want to know if I can
Yeah.
get there. Oh yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you're wondering, it's called a cloche, by the way, the big metal
Yes.
dome.
I always
Oh,
I had in my head like clutch, but I'm like it's not clutch, but it's very similar.
But it's so close.
Cloche, yeah, that's it.
it's gonna come in cloche.
Close shave.
That would be honestly an excellent title for the episode. No one's gonna get it.
It doesn't make it.
Haven't killed a man with a cloche yet.
Let's roll some initiative, shall we?
Well, we've got initiative going into the embedded chat, and hot damn.
She's
Cool.
panicked. Okay.
1 second. I'm just going to
Switch
Yeah.
up that.
let's switch some music.
Damn, Janice made that decision real fast, and he still lost one to move.
I don't know about that, son. I am leisurely
no.
strolling across this deck.
You're on a boat.
Just 1 second.
God damn.
Hopefully alchemy behaves, and in the meantime, roll some initiative. And while I do that, how's everyone thinking? How's everyone feeling? How you chat?
Chat, you alright? You good, bro?
Hi,
There's
hold
still
up.
a chance. There's still a chance that this isn't a fight.
Did
It's
anyone,
gonna
like,
be a something, that's for sure.
anyone in chat like my milk dud pun?
It was good. It was good. You're allowed to put a pun in the jar should you wish. We're very close to 100.
I swear, like
Yeah,
60
we are.
of them came from the other session, like 2 weeks ago.
Easy.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Yes. Oh, yes.
you, like literally
I
every
had no
line of
limit.
dialogue that Rain did.
You're a monster.
I was, yes, I felt bad.
You're a monster. I'm not a monster. You are. You
had
are
the
a
appropriate
precious
reference.
pun jar.
And I didn't even know if you caught my reference, my pun and all that. So many of yours. The
one?
carbohydra.
I love the carbohydra.
That
That
was
was
a
the
good one.
best. And now will be a thing by the time I'm done.
Yes. No, wait. That's gonna have stats. Hell yeah. But yes, seeing as I'm not first in initiative, unless you plan
there
on
it
throwing
is.
initiative out the window.
What we got
There it
here?
is.
What have we got?
I want to make a monk now that knows Thai keto.
Ooh.
Alright,
Not bad, not bad.
that switcher everyone? Everyone hearing that encounter
Yep.
music?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Battle
tension
music.
getting up. Alright,
Potential's already there. I don't know why you think we needed more.
alright, 20 plus initiative.
Yo,
Aye,
Yes.
22.
net 20.
Okay, what's your total, Rain?
23.
There you go.
We felt like speed today, apparently.
Speed.
Speed.
At 15 plus?
Oh my god, guys.
It's gonna be like that, man.
Yes.
10 plus?
Hey, 12.
Hey.
We all sensed Janice was going to do something, and that was enough for all of us to want to go first.
Alright, Janice, what'd you get? 8, I see. Yep.
8. Yeah.
It's gonna be a very painful 8.
There's going to be a lot
But
that will
not for
happen
you.
and change your plan in a very short period of time.
I mean,
I love that
Depends.
Janice is also still the only, still has armor and his sword as well.
he's so obviously armed, and no one's.
No one has
confident on it.
attempted to take that off
He's-
him as well.
He's
He's the
armed?
son of the ruling guy. Like,
Yeah, but you'd think
No,
those
no,
Black
but, like, the
Cloaks
ki-
would be
the-
like,
the
hang on, this kid has a
hijackers?
sword.
None of them have been like that. They're all like, yes, importance.
I think
That's an
it's
interestingly shiny waistcoat. Wait,
They
hang
all-
on a second.
I
They
think
all think it's a dress sword.
potentially.
Well, yeah,
It also
probably, yeah.
could
Never
just be that like Janice is just so disarmingly charming that they're just like
oh.
not even noticing. They're just
It's the aura of adorable.
um
It's the shonen protagonist aura, as it
all
were.
right, let's bring up this tactical
Every
map
time
here.
you bring that
if
up,
you
I
will.
feel like I have to apologize.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
So I put it all on one
Dude,
thing.
will you be my protagonist?
Let's get this nice and sized for stream though.
So the next time any of us play feng shui,
And I'm
right,
gonna have
we're
to
protagonists, right?
Move all you guys around. Feel
Fair.
free to move where you guys are. I think Miss Cotta's still
I think-
where she is.
I think I am exactly there.
Janice, I had you on the top deck,
the
so you can move
door.
yourself down.
Yeah, I'm probably.
The accountant
Yeah.
would. Whoop.
There we go.
I gotta remember. This
Probably
map
here somewhere.
is not the one I moved. This one is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, am I interpreting that right?
No. Wrong stairs. You're
Look at the
by the stairs at the
tactical
kitchen.
Yeah,
So,
that one.
I'll just move.
Oh, there's
So
someone
B
in the
B2 is
way.
B2 is Sam. I'll move them.
Yep.
Cameron
Cameron.
will be about there. Quincy will probably
No,
be
I was kind of.
roughly.
Yeah, alright, that
The
works.
door.
Yeah,
Ah.
okay.
And then that person there. These people were the ones that the accountant was talking to. They're somewhere around here. I think that's roughly it. I'll let you guys know. Janice, you know that there's at least 2 more Black Cloaks up in the captain's quarters, like the wheelhouse up on the top deck.
Yep.
And
10 markers have gone walkabout. Yep. All good.
I just haven't revealed them yet. And the accountants, you obviously know there are 4 patrolling the outside. And I think that's it.
I would also say Janice at the very least knows where all of the knives in this room are, as does the accountant probably.
Honestly, with the passive perception of Scoop and the accountant, they've probably picked up on at least a few of them. Maybe not all of them.
And Janice only knows the ones you've shown him.
Yeah.
She
But I'll
showed
let you
enough
decide
of
which ones
them.
those are. If you, I'll basically, if someone wants a knife at any point, I'll have everyone make fate rolls to see, and it'll slowly get more and harder. But at the beginning,
We've run
you're
out of
more
knives.
than likely to find one.
There's
I
a
like
lot
it.
of knives. There's a lot of knives.
But first up, Scoop. You said you stepped around the bar and were mingling, so feel free to put yourself wherever
Yeah.
you want.
Blending with said crowd.
Yeah, there's obviously a bunch of other nobles around. Just assume that at least 2/3 of all the seats have someone sitting in them.
If that's the case, I'll probably be on the other side of the bar.
Yep.
Around here.
Yeah.
I'm just they're probably not going to get involved in combat, so I didn't make tokens for them.
Understandable.
Fair.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm just sort of Scoop's gonna slide down the wall and sort of block line of sight, and duck behind the bar, and at his side, gonna unholster his crossbow and look to the accountant. Pulling an emerald pen, Scoop's gonna write on his sleeve, just like, we fighting? Nod yes, shake head no, and flash it to the accountant. Hopefully you can see it.
The accountant who is casually making his way through the crowd, just to clear that, he doesn't look like he's starting a fight with anyone.
The accountant's rolling forward, shaking head. Oh,
No,
that's good.
I'm as cool as a cucumber.
So you
A well-dressed cucumber.
That's my turn.
at your turn, you've drawn your lucky number 9
Mhm.
and ask the accountant what's happening. Miss Cotter.
How have I managed to put everything in this turn? If I spend everything, can I manage to make myself a bag?
I'll give me a sleight
of stuff.
sleight of hand roll, I think.
Sleight of hand roll. Natural 20, baby.
You was real good at sorting jars.
To be fair, I actually probably know where everything in this pantry is.
Yes.
Because
Packing
that would have
groceries
been
is
one
a
of the
skill.
things.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No.
Go on.
Even within that 20, I'm not gonna give you the whole thing, but I'm saying
No, it's okay.
one more round,
yeah.
round, and this round, you've taken everything out and hidden it. Next round,
Yep.
you'll put everything in.
Yep. No, I'm totally cool with that. I would say that throughout this round, if I'm allowed the one free action talking,
Yeah, I'll let
At
you
some
talk if
point.
you want.
I will whisper to the person who looks like they're in charge, and I've probably communicated with a bundle of times already. I'll be like, you'll probably know it when it happens, but there's some stuff in the fridge. Do not touch it unless you're planning on putting it in a tray and throwing it into the ocean. Understood?
They give a note. They're like, yeah, of
And
course.
it's not there. If anybody asks.
Understood.
There's like a brief pause of like,
Actually, I think the response you get from this person who is clearly the chef is, yes, chef.
and it's very much like Miss Cotter just nods, but I'm not a chef, and then like thinks to it, but like it's very much of the air of like, no, you don't understand. There may be Black Cloaks out there, but I am far scarier than anything there.
Oh yeah, no, this person clearly understands that.
Damn right. And that is my turn as I start to make things happen. And I'm going to DM you something that I plan to do, depending on how much time I have in my next turn.
Okay. I will take a look at that. Up next, Cameron. Seeming to not really get a response from anyone, he goes to grab one of the closest people to him.
B2.
Let's make a fate roll here.
Choose wisely.
uh,
The wisest choice is not to choose at all.
If
think
he's smart,
he
it
really
will
is.
not be either of the people that we don't want to see taken.
In fact,
If he's
anyone within
smart.
5 feet of him right now is a bad idea. Let's be real.
Oh, no, there's
Honestly,
one
let's
person
rethink
who's
about it.
had- oh, wait.
Dame Naval's whatever.
I was gonna say she's 10 feet.
She shouted at Nate. We don't like her.
you know what, Janice? I'll have you roll this fate roll for me.
Oh, that's mean.
Why are you gonna do this to me?
Because it's funner this way.
Oh, great. You're
It
gonna be
is.
a hostage again.
I
You
swear.
Alright. Take a 76 and put it somewhere shiny.
76. Cameron sort of wheels around a bit, quickly assesses everyone around him, and grabs the scuff of Dame Navarre.
That was close.
The
Kind of.
actual sigh of relief.
You almost started a fight. Jesus.
The actual genuine
Hey,
sigh of relief.
There's still plenty of room in the initiative order.
There is.
Pulls her close and, like, in a way that he's got his arm sort of around her collar and points his crossbow at her. Aiming for sort of abdomen, sort of just below the ribs, like, not like, oh, this is going to be a kill shot, but this is definitely going to hurt her.
An uncomfortable shot, if you will.
Yes. And I mean it. Where is the bag? Then that's his turn. Next to him is Sam, who pulls out a short sword and just starts looking over everyone, getting ready to react if anyone tries anything. Then the accountant.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my movement and get at least halfway across the room. I'm just gonna like go as far as I actually can. Are you able to move me, or do I have to move me?
I think you can. I can move you if you want, but you can move yourself as well.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Cool. Let's navigate everyone. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. And then this kind of happens. Can I make an insight check?
Yes. What are you trying to
Yes.
find out?
WWJD. What would Janice do?
All right. Roll an insight check as you take a look at Janice.
18.
Janice,
Oh yeah.
what would Janice do?
So you see the beginnings of a movement, just the very first steps of one. He's a little slow off the mark of Janus going for his sword, but his left hand is doing something else. It's actually gone down sort of where a tunic pocket would be. Like he's reaching for something on his left side.
Okay. Does he have, if an 18 will get me this, does he have an expression of violence in this instance? Or is he like more defensive?
It's kind of a determined defiance. But yes.
Cool.
He looks ready
But
to
you've-
act is definitely what you get.
In fact, he looks about to act.
All right, sir. I don't know your name. Let's ease up for a second. We're all just trying to get to shore. Now, tell me, what bag are you looking for? Because I assure you this woman doesn't know anything about a bag. She's never carried one in her life.
Ooh, that's good.
Where's the lie, though?
Yeah.
Shade.
Roll me a persuasion check there.
Pew, pew, pew.
Natty 20.
Yes! Fucking get!
Cameron looks at you, and some of my companions came in with a bag. They took below deck. It has somehow disappeared under their watch. We just need to know where it is.
Okay. And just to be clear, by shooting people who have remained in this specific room the entire time, you plan to find the bag that was in a different room.
Sometimes people just need a little nudge to get the truth out of them. I just saw you came from outside. Where have you been?
It was on the bench.
I'm gonna smile. I can't do this.
Oh, fuck.
You can do it. I believe in you. You've got this.
Look, everyone's playing along with your weird little game. No one is trying to hurt you. Everyone would like to get out here alive. No one would like to kill you at this present moment.
I look at Janice a little pointedly.
Maybe we should calm down before things start going in a direction they can't come back from. I'm in a very good mood today, and I would really rather you not ruin it in this moment.
Oh, man. Fucking go the accountant.
Ooh.
All right.
But arrogant.
I'm going to say that ends your turn. Cameron seems to be
I
contemplating
agree.
your words. Janice!
Cameron will remember
Actually,
this.
before Janice, no, they're not really doing anything, but you sort of see.
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need the rest of the initiative order to figure out how the fuck to protest that.
Yeah, so,
Those
some of the
guys
Black
out of the
Cloaks
door.
seem like they've drawn their weapons from, like, they're taking sort of influence from Cameron and like, oh shit, things are going down. They've drawn some of their weapons, but they're not acting at all. They're just waiting to see what plays out here. It is now Janice's turn.
All right. Is Cameron still holding Dame Duval in a threatening posture?
Yes.
We don't want to kill anybody, is what the
That's a
accountant
lie.
just said. I don't... Ooh, I'm thinking about it.
You don't have to kill him. You could just hurt him a lot.
Yeah, you're right. I'm probably not going to kill him. God, I want to hurt him.
If he had your mother or your father,
I love.
you would have killed him.
I do kind of amused at the swapped roles here between Janice and the
so
accountant.
good.
It's usually the other way around.
That's growth, baby.
It's happening. Oh, my heart. I cannot...
They're influencing each other, but maybe that's not a good thing in some direction.
Right,
You know what? In addition to readying an action, am I able to ready a free action along with it?
Potentially.
Small object interaction.
Um,
Tell you what, we'll do it now.
That's part of a movement.
I think like I would say that like because you can move and then ready an action, so I would let you do this object interaction and then ready your main action.
Sounds good. Okay. So seeing as nobody else has direct line of sight to Janice's hip from here, except maybe the accountant who already noticed it, you see Janice's hand go down to his left side and look like unbuckle something from his sword hilt. Not his sword hilt, his sheath. It's actually the buckle on his sheath. It's no longer attached to his belt.
Oh.
But he's holding it to his hip, like it's still there.
Okay.
If you lose that, I'm not drawing another sheath.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get it.
I love feeling my own confidence in someone else.
This is the rich boy. He'll get another sheath.
That's a good point.
And it'll be just as beautiful. In fact, it'll be exactly as beautiful.
Anyway.
And I'm going to ready action attack, the trigger being the accountant getting within 5 feet of Cameron.
He's already within 5 feet of Cameron, isn't he?
The accountant?
No, I'm like 10 a bit.
Okay.
2 more steps, and Janice is not wetting anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna ask
That's
for...
how much time you got.
Janice, I'm gonna ask for a sleight of hand check for this.
Okay.
Can I impose
me-
advantage by being me in the
Honestly,
presence of other
focus
people?
You
is
are,
on him.
yeah. I'll allow it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
So
This is
panicked right
good.
now. I can't
is
stop
good.
fiddling.
Yay! That is a 21.
Okay.
Woo, we like that.
Doesn't seem like anyone's noticed what you've done.
Cool.
Except for
Jan-
Scoop with his stupidly high passive.
Yes.
It is worth noting that Janice's main hand is not on his sword yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just his offhand holding the sheath.
Well, that takes us back to the top of the round. Scoop. You've noticed, like you've seen this interaction between the accountant and Cameron. Cameron's grabbed basically a hostage. The accountant seems to be trying to talk him down. Janice seems to have unbuckled his sword for some reason.
Actually, you might be able to see that.
Yeah, Doonville's being held hostage. It's a tense situation, indeed. I assume my assumption is that it's tricky to get, for Scoop at least, tricky to get a shot off in this area because it's more crowded than it appears on the map.
Kinda. You have an almost clear shot. Like most of the
Specifically because of the bar.
well, yeah, like most of the guests are somewhere in the seating areas. So like the only people between you and Cameron are those 2 Black Cloaks just to your right and the accountant.
I'd like to take just a quick look around
and
the
there'll
corner
be-
of the bar.
There'd be like 2 bartenders behind the bar as well.
Alright, I'd like to take a quick look at Cameron. I'm trying to discern if his finger's on the trigger.
Oh, most definitely.
Right, so startling him is a bad idea. There's no way I can make... It's very unlikely this Scoop's going to be able to make a shot to disarm him, considering the position of the weapon.
You underestimate yourself.
I've seen what happens when that thing crits.
Alrighty. Scoop's gonna make his way down the bar and attempt to stealth it, if he can crawl. This alright?
Sorry.
Scoop's gonna try and crawl down the length of the bar on the hidden side.
The hidden side? Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Scoop's gonna attempt, or ready in action to try and leap out and grab and wrestle the crossbow away if a fight breaks out.
Sure. I'll keep your stealth roll from before going.
Mhm.
Seems fine.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. And now we get to Miss Cotter, who has a plan.
There is a plan, but there's not enough space. I can't get past all that. And there's no window to go through here. However, oh man, I'm about to do something real stupid. But not stupid enough. I'm gonna go. Can I go to the door? And can I, like, I can probably tell that there are a lot of people around there. I know that this is, however, in line with. Oh wait, actually, has it gone through? Have I managed to replace what's the contents of the bag with?
I would say if you use your action for this turn.
That's fine.
Yep. So
Alright.
you can still have your bonus action and movement.
Okay. With my bonus action, as I've got like the bag in my arms and I'm very much preparing, and I've closed the door and I've locked it if I can to the fridge.
Mhm.
If I can't, I've at least like, please stay
There's a
stuck.
latch, but not a lock.
Yep. Okay. I've latched the fridge close. I have. Oh man, my heart's racing. I have the bag, and I am. There's like a brief, like pause, and she closes her eyes, and she opens them, and there has been magic cast, most definitely, but if she's willed something, and when she opens her eyes, instead of her eyes being red, like that sort of pinkish red, they've gone, one side looks a little red and the other side looks a little blue.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I've prepared for the moment that there is space to move.
You can move through allied squares.
Unfortunately,
I
there's an
can-
enemy
There's a wall in the
literally
way.
right behind the door.
I can't get past B2? No, B3.
It's
BC?
it's just Black Cloak, yeah, one of the BCs.
I've got it. I can't get past BC. Trust me, I would if I could,
They're blocking the one exit out of that room.
because there's only one exit,
Sorry.
which is very bad. Honestly, for
Oh.
fire safety, I am like, all of me is like, this would not like go up to ATA code. Like, there needs to be like systems put in place. She's gonna write a complaint to the council, and the councilman's right there.
Okay.
I'm prepared.
Yes.
Does he trigger everything?
This is Cameron.
How do you like
We're
it?
up to Cameron.
It is Cameron. Cameron's
Hmm.
got a decision to make.
Hmm.
Very. Yeah, I think. I think this is a fate roll. Okay.
Cameron's fate is in his own hands. Nice.
I like it.
A lot of different fates, honestly. Hanging in the balance here, it seems.
Naval.
Yeah.
Look, she might have information that we might need.
Not me, I'm out of that life.
I still care about that life even if I'm out of it. It's the problem with having a conflicted character. Your character's got their path clearly laid out. I just found out that I didn't have to run away.
Cameron doesn't seem to be changing his mind at all. I think the only thing you guys notice, Scoop and the accountant, is his finger moves off the trigger into like a trigger discipline, like on the side. But he's still just like, look, we're just gonna. He turns to his fellow Black Cloaks, like, just search the room. Still holding Dame Naval. Prospero's still pointed at her, but he's not finger on the trigger at the moment. And I think he turns to Sam and, can you do anything? And they're like, they start casting a spell.
Looking for the bag.
Anyone can roll an Arcana check if they want to try and recognize the spell.
I would also
Let's
say
go.
that if it's one that Miss Cotta you've seen her do, because if it is the one that I'm thinking of, you saw her do it during the Song of a Soiree.
True, but this person seems to have a bit of a different casting style to Miss Cotta.
No, it's not sheer willpower.
Scoop would like to take that Arcana check.
Yep.
Unlike most, Scoop's trying. This is a. I like to preface this roll as this is where the Scoop interprets this as a fight starting.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Okay.
After he said search the room. All right.
14.
Hmm.
You know what, Scoop? If you want to turn that roll into an insight instead, I'll allow it.
Insight.
Like, so just change the modifier.
Okay. That makes it a. My brain's not working. 21.
Yeah.
14,
Far
but in
out.
a different flavor.
Okay. You don't.
That's a whole 7 more though.
Yeah. Well, expertise.
Good flavor.
So, Scoop, you don't recognize the spell, but you get the feeling it's not a hostile one. Like, it's
Alright.
yeah. Yeah. It's only one action. Now, quick question to Miss Cotta.
Yeah.
You're holding the bag, correct?
I'm holding the bag and not the object, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Let's just do another favor.
Because if it's the other thing,
I think I'm about to feel really bad for Sam.
depends.
Yeah. They cast this spell.
Mm-hmm.
They and Janice and well everyone sort of witnessed this, but they immediately whip around and look like basically straight through Janice to the wall behind Janice. It's in the kitchen.
Janice makes for a split second before he says that, Janice makes the best deer in headlights look you've ever seen.
Like,
Genuine, just like,
I am the bag.
and then it's in the kitchen. Oh,
And Sam looks at you and your father is like, "May I get through, please?"
Awkward shuffle to the left a bit, letting him through.
Them.
Sorry,
See,
them. My bad. Them.
the bag that wasn't in this room remained not in this room.
Yeah, it is the accountant's turn next in initiative. Is that what you say?
How far does Mr. Sam move?
They
Vesta Sam.
Everyone.
they get to the door of the kitchen and are looking like they're about to open it.
Take another step forward.
Is that within 5 feet? Yeah.
No,
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
he's 10 foot.
He's measuring his steps.
So, can you let the damn lady go? Dame lady.
That's going in the jar.
Oh, and I actually have a thing I'd like to use my action for.
Mhm.
I need to read this lady.
Okay.
She's the biggest throw on this boat as far as I'm personally concerned.
Okay.
Never mind the armed assailants. Screw
Never have.
them.
Yeah, you can give an influence insight check on Dame Naval, how she seems to be reacting to this little hostage situation here.
And me. And it'll be a 19.
Oh, how she's reacting to you in this situation as well. They're 19, you said?
19.
19. You get the impression like this is very uncomfortable. She definitely does not enjoy having a crossbow poked into her ribs. She seems concerned that this will go badly for her. Like there's fear in her eyes, definitely. Like she's like,
Oh, okay.
she's like, I don't want to be fucking shot. But she's also she definitely seems to be trying to read you back as well during as much as she's like she can tell the intentions of the person holding a crossbow to her. She has no idea what your intentions are, and she's trying to figure that out. Like you get that she's trying to figure you out at the same time.
I don't like that.
Why am I rescuing this lady? What the hell?
Oh my god, what a bitch. She's trying to read the situation.
How dare.
You guys wait. I'll be right soon enough.
You know what? This could be fun. Let's see.
You putting Dame in the initiative order? Because that is fun.
I'm not actually.
Plot twist.
Um,
Bonnie Sanguis bonus action rages. Fucking kicks it off.
To be fair.
oh yeah, totally. No. What happens is
Oh no.
Cameron is like noticing that Sam's figured out where it is, like, fine, take her, and throws the dame towards you. Like,
I like to believe that it's actually instinct over presence of mind that just catches this person. Like, I can't not do that. I just kind of immediately step in, get under the back of the arm, and kind of just bring it back up upright.
Yep.
Are you okay?
yes, that fucking piece of dirt filth. And
Good.
let's move back to Janice. I don't think any of these others Black Cloaks are really knowing what to do.
Just need him out of the way, damn it.
No,
No, it's worse. I should have run when I had the chance.
Can we move Dame over to me, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Yeet. Ah!
As the triggering action did not go off.
I think also Quincy stepped aside to let Sam through.
All right. Things have cooled off in the room just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little. So Janice is going to take a moment to no longer stare daggers at the back of Cameron's neck, and is going to turn his eyes towards the accountant and probably not Scoop. And Janice is going to try and get a feel for the room too. What's, where's Woodrow at? What's he?
What's up with
Yeah, if you
old
were rolling
Woodrow?
insight
old
on
pal?
Woodrow.
I'm not really good at insight, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Yes, can I get initiative so we can do insights in order, please?
All right, that is a 9. No, wait, no, it's not. I've got proficiency in that shit. That's a 12.
Yo!
Hey,
It's better than a 9.
it's better than a
Okay,
9.
proficiency in that? Oh, crap.
Woodrow. I would say Woodrow seems more less fearful than the rest of the party goers. Still doesn't look like. Yeah, I think with the 12, I think that's kind of what you get is that he's watching everything that's happening as is everyone else. But you get the hint that not that he's more comfortable in the situation, but that he deals with stress like this better than any of these other people.
Yeah.
And he hasn't discreetly withdrawn a blunderbuss or something stupid.
No.
Discreetly. I see.
It's a blunderbuss. It's as discreet as they get.
It comes with the element of surprise built in. All right. Okay. I think. Gee, I'm really not sure what to do.
I'm sorry, Scarlett.
Ah!
Now you have all the opportunity to have your plan. Isn't that what you wanted?
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
This is-
The whole plan is
No,
screwed.
my plan is. My plan's not screwed. The diagonal's free. I can now exit, sort of. I can parkour it.
Yeah, it would require a roll because that is literally through 2 doors.
Just trying to move through somebody in 2 doorways.
Yep. I know.
Yeah, require a roll, but I'll allow it.
Ironically, Janice is looking at the accountant now, kind of unsure what to do.
WWVA TA.
WWTA. I suppose the accountant's doing it. All right.
That's for true.
Okay. Yeah, Janice is going to settle down, actually. Not sit down, for sure, but you see him relax a little bit. He's still ready to act, but he's not,
Okay.
bursting at the fucking sinews anymore.
So you're not ready in action. You're just
No,
Alright.
I'm leaving that.
Yep.
And I think... Actually, no. I am going to ready in action.
Mhm.
I am going to ready in action. Same thing. Ready in attack action. If anything moves suddenly,
Oh, apologies.
okay.
anything.
Okay. Cool,
Is it?
cool.
You're hitting whatever moves? Is this what
Yeah,
I'm about
what
to
are you
learn?
attacking when you attack?
Cameron.
Okay. There, If anything moves
what?
suddenly, you will attack.
Anything goes. Now,
The
Janice is
what?
no longer calm.
Okay.
Wait. So anything that moves. Are you serious right now?
Anything that moves.
Anything
attacking
moves
Cameron?
suddenly.
If anything
Anything that
moves
moves suddenly,
suddenly,
I'm going for Cameron.
you're going for
Oh,
Cameron.
for Cameron? Okay, that's a little bit. I was about to say,
Yeah.
I swear, you hitting this cutter is going to lead to some words, young man.
Um,
Oh, you never live
at
it
the
down.
end of your turn, I'm gonna say some of those patrolling Black Cloaks have sort of made their way to the back of the bar there. They've sort of come to these open doors and seen everything that's going on and just sort of curiously looking in. You see one of them like mouth to one of the guys inside, be like, what's going on?
Can I quickly can I clock whether that's the same two I spoke to a little moment ago, or is
Yes.
it the other two that was?
It is the,
okay.
it is the
cool.
two you spoke to.
Excellent. I'm gonna make good on that threat.
And now they see their boss with a crossbow out, and things getting a little tense.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
then
spicy.
I tried. I really did.
back to the
You
top of the
did.
initiative.
Oh no.
Scoop.
Come on, Scoop.
You've got the shot.
Oh fuck, you do have the shot actually.
I'm playing chess right now, guys. I tell you what.
I'm playing chess and my brain's playing rook right now. I see lines.
What is it? It's like Jenga. Wait, that's not how it works.
It's about to be Jenga. You watch.
It is. The tower comes falling.
So, by any chance would I be able to move Dame Naval with by any chance? Or can I take an action within her space?
I mean, you could get up right close and personal.
I would allow like it. I mean, yeah, like if you literally were standing right up against her, I would allow it. Like,
Oh, just you.
Shove her out of the way.
yeah, you can. She's not hostile to you, so treat her like you can move through her space and stuff, and you can take an action at any point during your movement. So I'll technically allow, like I'll count it as you doing the action while moving through her space.
Okay, time to trigger some reactions.
Yeah. Here it comes. Here it
Sir.
comes.
Scoop's gonna pop up from behind the bar and
Please.
jump, or sort of just leap over the bar into that spot, and say, "Long time no see, Cameron. Really wish this wasn't you." And I'm gonna breath weapon in a line down this thing towards Cameron, B2, and BC.
Ooh.
Holy shit, is your breath weapon that tight?
You
It's a
got
line,
this
it's
right.
Shout out to Fizzbands.
Fizz bands, fizz bands, fizz bands.
Okay.
Something suddenly moved, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, it did.
Can I use my reaction?
For what?
I'd like to move Dame out of the way.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
because you've got. No wait, do you have a thing with moving people when drunken monk?
I can move ranged attacks out of the way.
Given
Just
the
Scoop's
poison
face
she
slap.
spits.
You were literally just helping her up. You see Scoop pop up. I can. You're giving up your reaction. I'll let you move her to some space within, like, either between you and Woodrow or to the diagonal.
That's where I wanted her.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Or for the accountant's line attack, right?
So Dame is here as you sort of pop up, Scoop. So if you wanted to be in that line.
Nice.
Again, I'm really sorry about this, Cameron.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Can they make deck saves for me?
Yes, they can.
Surprise.
What's my save on this guy?
Surprise.
Let's see.
Should I trigger on Scoop's movement or on Scoop's attack?
Up to you, right?
It would be. You said as soon as something moves suddenly, and Scoop popped up. So
Scoop
as Scoop's
definitely
moving
moved suddenly.
into into position. I'll say it happens simultaneously. So like
Okay.
Cameron has this scoop and then fire and sword.
Cool. Okay. Making an attack. Two hands, dice plus 7. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits. I mean, you know his AC.
Marvelous. Yeah, I do. Shit, that didn't hit my AC. Fuck. Cool. Okay. Now, worth noting, the sheath is still on Janice's sword,
Ah, okay. So we're going for non-lethal.
going for bludgeoning damage, probably.
Yep. Hello.
Sword's
I think
coming up.
That's a moot point now.
Sword's coming up. Crossguard first. Crossbow's going around his neck,
Okay.
and I'm going to use tripping attack.
Nice.
I'm putting his ass on the floor.
Cool.
So that is what? That's 7, 10 bludgeoning damage and make a DC 14 strength save.
DC 14. Plus. Ooh. Wow.
So this is
Interesting.
happening at the exact same time as him getting blasted in the face with fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to watch my fingers.
He gets a
Fuck, I'm glad I'm on the diagonal.
he gets a 13. So
Ooh.
fails.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
So, and because that's, I'm going to assume Scoop's breath weapon is just a pinch quicker on contact than me driving this man neck first into the floor.
Potentially.
Just a fall.
The dex save is where he failed the strength save.
Oh, shit, it's a deck save.
Does the tripping attack prevent the deck, like, give disadvantage on deck saves or something? Or are they?
No,
Prone,
no,
prone
it
creatures
just knocks
have
him prone.
disadvantage on dex saves, I believe.
They do.
I said this happens simultaneously. This is probably distracting enough.
Hell yeah.
I'll allow. Let's. No, never mind.
Goes to jump sideways, immediately hits like decorative crossguard. What the fuck?
Being a dragonborn himself, he sees what Scoop is attempting to do and sort of throws his cloak up in front of him. That catches most of the flames. He passes his dex save. However, in doing so, gets thrown to the ground as Janice catches him and throws him down.
Blindsided.
So how much damage did your breath weapon do?
12. It also affects the other two.
Yes, I have rolled for them.
Wow.
As Sam was literally going to open the kitchen door, they got completely blindsided and they failed. However, the other Black Cloak at the back of the stair room there kind of saw it coming, and because they had the most time to react to the fire heading towards them, and kind of just ducked behind Sam.
What a dick move.
Yeah, kind of.
Fucking
Fair, but still. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
so
Should
12
we be
12
switching
on
to
a
battle
fail.
sprints?
And 6 on a pass.
And 6 in a pass, yeah.
Yep. Ooh. Damn. That's that.
So
If
which
I had
of
extra
these-
attack, I could make another attack at this point.
And how much damage did Janice do?
10 bludgeoning.
And
Ow!
cool. Let's go with that.
Floor.
One
Those
tequila, two
crossguards are
tequila,
heavy.
three tequila,
Um,
floor.
That's Scoop's
I'm using
go.
both hands.
All right. Did Sam manage to like be partially opening the door, like, or are they? Did they
So,
like,
Ms.
did it
Cotter,
start to
as
open
you
up?
you've gotten to this door, you've willed something
into existence?
into existence.
Yep.
And as you go to reach the handle, you see it turn, and then you just hear this roar of fire behind the door.
There's a brief moment
and
of hesitation.
As I think Sam was holding the handle, so as this fire has hit, they've sort of partially trying to use the door to shield themselves, but failed. So the door is slightly ajar. Someone standing right behind it who seems to be on fire. A little bit.
Absolutely, with no idea what's going on, only that she's got a mission to do. Miss Cotter is gonna bonus action disengage and get the fuck out of Dodge. As I would like to, if I can get here, as like this roar of fires happens, like, please be scoop, please let them be scoop, please let them be scoop.
Yep.
What do I need to do? Is it an acrobatics for the movement, or does it slow me down? Like, what would you like?
I'd say roll acrobatics. However, with the disengage and the distraction of the thing, I'll give you advantage on it.
Sweet.
I'm such a nice DM.
Muddy 20, baby!
Muddy 20!
To be fair, B2 was not looking when they were lit on fire.
No.
The wheels around.
So I think what everyone sees is I basically use the edge of B2 as a launching pad, as I have been like flexing and being ready to jump through, push through the door, like shove sort of springboard off B2's form, land here. I see Janice with his sword out. I see the accountant. I see Mr. Scoop, and I've got the bag in my hands. And I'm like, I kind of make a motion to all of you as we're getting this off the, it's like, I'm throwing this overboard. As I am going to hopefully continue with my bonus action disengage and getting the fuck out of Dodge. Man, why is everyone so clustered here? Move.
Yes, your bonus action disengaged. That was the only enemy you have to move through. Everyone else you can move through sort of freely.
Okay.
So.
Bonus action disengage. So 1, 2, 3. As I'm passing by Lady Sanguis, she's thinking really, really sorry about this. And she is going to run over here. My goal is that's as far as I can go. However, on my next maneuver, if I can, because I can't do it because I've already bonus actioned, I would like to do the thing.
I mean, you still
as
have
I
an
slip
action
behind
right
the
now.
bag. Oh, can I use a bonus action as an action?
I think you
No.
can. No,
But
you
if
can't
you could have used your
can't
main action to
sacrifice.
disengage and then your bonus action to do whatever bonus action thing you wanted to do.
Can I do that instead? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to do that because with my bonus action, as I duck behind, I seemingly look like I trip behind the bar. I duck down and up pops Miss Cotter with blue eyes, running for the door. As my duplicate runs forward as I have channeled divinity.
Ooh.
This whole turn is like a magic trick.
So I don't know if I can duplicate another token. I think you can right-click me and add another token onto the page.
Add another token. Is it popping
And
up?
I would like to get her as far as I can for 30 feet, running toward the doorway with the idea that she is going to look like she's dodging and weaving out.
Okay. I've added a second token on my screen, but it's not showing up.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
will
see it on mine.
Okay.
It might just be loading.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be showing up on my little camera view.
Channel divinity.
Alright, well, hopefully. I'm just gonna close that and reload the map. Alright, so that's Miss Cotter's gear.
I've been thinking about this for weeks.
Miss Cotter has burst out of the kitchen carrying the bag, seemingly tripped behind the bar, but continued making her way to the door. The Black Cloaks at the door sort of see this and like getting ready to stop her.
Intercept, yeah.
The ones across
That
from
is
the bar are
incorrect.
stumped. They'd just be like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
And I if I could have bonus action hit, I would, but I am like against the bar.
Yeah.
If
You
I
have
can
not.
get
You have
cover.
not hidden. So.
No, I have not, but I am down.
Yes,
and
I'd
behind.
say the people Yeah, I think most people there can see you there. So.
That's okay. But it's definitely there is a what?
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
think-
confusing.
Yes. And in this moment, Miss Cotter flashbacks to the number of times the twins tried to pull that one on her when they'd stolen one of her knives.
What have you got
We're
there?
at Cameron's turn.
A knife. I'm hidden. Oh, not hidden. I'm hiding
Cameron
as best
is
as I can.
prone.
I don't think I could have. I can't have made it further behind the bar, could I? From that point.
Not with.
One.
There's some
two.
difficult terrain and stuff.
Oh, I could. Okay, difficult.
Like going
terrain,
over that
never mind.
table, and I'd say that like you technically wouldn't have gone diagonal through the door. You would have gone up and sideways. There.
Okay.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's exactly where you can get to.
Damn it.
All
The
right.
bar's curved though, right? There's a curve to the bars.
Makes it harder.
Cameron is prone. He's gonna use half of his
And
movement
has
to
been
stand up.
set on fire.
All right. He's very lucky that extra attack triggers are on my turn and not just when I make an attack.
Okay.
But it's part of the attack action, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you ready the attack action, you do that. But
I'm pretty sure it's the attack
Yeah,
action
it's
on your turn.
Okay.
well, we'll
That's fine.
let it go for now. He stands up. He goes, "What the hell, Scoop? You with them?"
I'm with not hurting people. Wait, hurting people.
And draws a short sword out of his cloak and swings twice at you because you literally set him on fire.
Okay,
Attempt-
fine.
That seems reasonable.
That's
He's a dodgy boy.
definitely 2 hits.
but- Yeah.
I will uncanny dodge the first one.
Okay.
Glass cannons. Don't forget.
Yes. Can you exactly how does uncanny dodge work
I halve the damage of the first attack.
of the attack? Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okay.
Yeah.
You alchemical
Con save.
bitch.
17.
Bullshit.
17.
17.
Yeah.
All of me's like, has the
Sir.
anti-toxin still in effect?
It lasts for an hour.
What is the exact wording of the antitoxin then?
Yeah, let me get that.
Because that is important. This man is an alchemist and a green dragonborn. So
Oh shit, he on that green shit.
You advantage against saving throws against poison for 1 hour.
you had advantage on that saving throw.
Alrighty. Well, presuming it passed. I'll-
You passed with a 17. Yep. So that means I'll treat uncanny dodge as being part of that. Also, so that means this damage is halved twice, which 15 becomes 15 becomes 7, which becomes 3. Okay, you take 4 slashing damage
Oh, okay.
and 3 poison damage from the first attack, and
Oh no.
6 slashing damage from the second attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Alrighty.
He's within 10 feet of me.
Scoop is,
Yes.
and
Just
Cameron
a reminder
is,
of
yes.
my just a reminder then that Scoop and the accountant have aura of protection on them.
Ooh, what's the
So you've got a bonus +3 to those. So it would
Cool.
have been a 20.
Nice.
muddy 20?
Ultra
Nice.
pass.
20!
Woo! And that is it. Yeah, that's his full turn.
You're rumbling now.
And then Sam's go. Okay, recovering from being set on fire and having Miss Cotter push past them, they are going to make a quick perception check. Yeah.
If we're doing passive stealth at all, and my passive stealth would be 15.
Cool. Yeah, that's good to know. I'm gonna quickly look up the spell. Actually, no, I'll do that next. Okay.
I don't suppose us being within 5 feet of them is going to be a problem for them.
That technically means they have disadvantage on a ranged attack roll.
Glad I checked.
Oh, goody.
What happens when your duplicate gets hit?
It's not it goes through like it's an illusion.
Ah.
Which means it goes straight through them. If it's a line. If it's something like fairy fire though, then it should actually go around them.
They just sort of like raise their hand and like a bolt of energy flies out. It goes straight through. Yeah. All right. Let's see if it hits someone behind them.
Push it.
It's the trio all over again.
Sorry, random noble.
It smashes
Oh,
into
no.
the window behind, like on that wall, and cracks the window.
Where's the window, sorry?
So you see
we
the
can't ping, but
Yeah, see the 2 chairs that
Yep.
your duplicate is right beside, which I really don't know
Yep.
why it's not showing up on stream. If it's
I
showing
can
up
see
for
it.
Yeah, for everyone else, but it's not showing up.
maybe if you exit out of the game and then come back in?
Maybe.
That might cause havoc.
You know
For
what?
those at home, the duplicate's currently standing pretty much at the end of the bar.
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
I'm
I'm gonna quickly just change scene and see what
gonna
happens.
move Miss Clutter there, and then it's there.
Do this.
This brief interlude was brought to you by Tension.
A whole hour of pension in initiative order.
In
but
initiative.
nothing happened.
Yeah, no, fuck, man.
Whoa. Alchemy
Yeah,
did
she's
not
there
like
for
that at all.
me.
Oh.
She's there for me.
Yeah, and Alchemy is no longer showing the map.
Oh no. Oh no, Al.
Oh no, it's
Well,
figuring it out. It's figuring it out slowly.
So
It's
how
there for
come
me.
he's showing the tokens but not the boat? Oh no.
Oh no.
I think this
It's
is
okay.
partly due to me running so much stuff on my computer right now. Like
That's fair.
Alchemy in wow.
Now the boat's the
Alchemy
illusion.
likes GPUs. It's
Yep.
still in beta too.
Yeah. It usually works really well. I'll try and fix that. In the meantime, accountant, it is your turn.
The accountant knows for sure that Miss Cotter is actually behind the bar.
Yeah.
Right. Kind of look at this. See Miss Cotter. Kind of. Oh, the bag. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And seeing everything else kind of go off. All right. I'm gonna comfortably, casually unbutton,
Hey, it starts.
take off my jacket. I lay it carefully across the bar. I look down to the other end of the ship at those 2 guys.
Oh, that's a good
Enjoy
point,
being martyrs, boys. You've got about 20 seconds.
For now,
Well,
I am going to step past between Scoop and Miss Cotter, I'm pretty sure, which will put me on the adjacent of Cameron. And
I tried to do this peacefully. I really did.
I'm just gonna start swinging a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shame I couldn't stop him from getting up.
14,
Good attempt was
15.
made.
AC is 16.
Miss. Ooh, 22 will hit.
Yes.
And can I get a Constitution saving throw from your boy?
Is it time?
Also roll the damage.
Oh yeah, sure, no worries.
Yep, that's a fail.
Fantastic. He is stunned and he takes 11 points of bludgeoning.
I'm not sure what's happening.
That's okay.
11 points of bludgeoning and is stunned. Got it.
Yeah. He is stunned until the end of my next turn, by the way. So a round and a change.
Yes, it allows you to attack with advantage on your next turn.
No, anyone attacking him has advantage.
Yes, but it doesn't start at the start of your turn. So, actually,
Oh yeah.
now that given that we're in battle, we should move to the battle bar.
Battle
about to have a bad
bar!
Hey, if only I could get this map
Just
to
refresh
show
it.
again.
Do you want to try re-upload it?
Yeah, I just tried to re-upload it, and now it's not uploading. It is a.
Oh, dear.
Unfortunately, it is a. Oh,
Big
no,
map.
there it is. Yeah, it is a big map because I tried to decrease the size, and then it just didn't fit to the grid. It was like, oh yeah, no, you only want 4 squares, and I'm just like, no.
No.
You might need to change the. I'll show you how to change the resolution scale, so it's at 72 DPI instead of 300. Because they order or output to 300 on Dungeon Draft.
Oh,
for printing.
so sorry.
Hmm.
Additional 5 sneak attack damage, my bad.
Oh yes.
So that's actually 16 damage with an uppercut.
No! Did we both do it?
Hold on a sec.
Did we both do
I
it?
am a detective now, guys, and I know what a detective looks like. Looks like Scoop.
I'm so
Wait,
glad
is
this
this why
is.
you were losing it?
This I've been sitting on this since you guys leveled up. I'm so glad. Sorry, how much sneak
Wait.
attack damage?
Another 5.
Another
so
5, yep.
16 total.
No, you don't understand.
Took level in rogue without me.
Alexander.
I get it now.
No, you don't. We both went 2 levels in Rogue.
You didn't do the same amount of levels, but you both took at least one
Well,
level
we
in
both
Rogue.
took a Rogue. We both
Which amused
became
me
Rogue
greatly.
adjacent. It's what you call meant to be, baby.
On our last level up, 3/4 of the party leveled up in Rogue.
It's
Yes.
true. To be fair, it's a noir story, so it wouldn't surprise me.
You guys all took levels in Rogue without telling me.
I'm just gonna.
Not all of
asking
us are a
the rest of
shonen
us.
protagonist, dude.
I'm literally
Some of us
relaunching
are-
Alchemy.
You're good.
Um,
Shit.
but that's going to be my turn.
It's alright. I'm only planning on taking one more level in Rogue, realistically. And this is
That's
honestly to
one
reflect
more.
my backstory.
I'm looking forward to running on walls.
Hey.
I'm surprised you can't do that already.
I just don't know how
You're
to
a monk.
justify it.
Oh no.
You just got
What?
really good.
Alchemy
grip.
just popped up with a notification being like, "Hey, I need to update," and then automatically closed.
Oh
no.
no.
It's alright. Theater of the mind. For now.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Imagine a
well-
metaphor.
sorry. I'll quickly just add a audio source.
Oh yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. Mine's still working absolutely fine.
Yeah,
I've
I've
got
still
a
got it up
backup
on
hearing
music.
it through alchemy.
I've still got it up on the browser as well
Hmm.
with all my DM secrets. Hang on.
What? DM
Apologies.
secrets?
Oh my god.
Apologies.
I'm actually sorry.
Chat.
I've just realized what I've done to this man.
I
Stunned.
mean,
Okay, I just want to quickly remind everyone, stunned is an interesting status effect. The stunned creature is incapacitated. What does that mean? They can't move, they can't speak, they don't get an action, they don't get a reaction.
Yeah, they don't get anything.
hey, it's
He skips his turn.
Yes. and everyone has advantage. Stunned is insane.
He auto fails strength and dex also.
Mhm.
How do you think I felt?
Like $200.
That's why
How do you
hold
think I felt when
person,
there were
which
two
is-
rogues?
Oh, actually, no. Hold person paralyzes technically. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Paralyzes.
paralyze is the less bad one.
There's a few D&D channels out there that are like, oh yeah, Monk's not very good, Monk needs a buff. Somehow I feel like Stunning Strike in itself makes up for everything else the Monk might not do well.
Depending
Yeah.
on the monk's
kind of.
DC,
But
though.
that's kind of the point of like they're like apart from Stunning Strike, Monks doesn't have much going for them, which I disagree. I think
Except
Monks are fun.
for flavor.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're back. Bird is
Okay.
up. Hell
Huzzah!
yeah. The
There's
accountant has
two.
just stepped up and clocked Cameron right in the side of the head. And Cameron
Getting
is
more chicken
looking
up.
very woozy. And we move on to some of these Black Cloaks. Doo-doo.
What is the post thing?
Actually, Dame Naval is not an ally, so...
If I might borrow a free action to yell, everyone down!
I'll allow it.
Hey.
Uh,
That might be good for everyone's
Your,
health.
your dad and mom are probably having a massive, like, what did you just do?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in so much trouble.
Ooh,
Yeah.
This may be
Yeah,
a very
literal.
long session, given that combat didn't start till near
It's
the
okay.
Alright.
It's
We
cool.
tried.
We
Well,
may
I
have
tried.
to, if this combat doesn't finish within an hour, we may have to just come back to it next session.
Oh, it's gonna
That's
finish in
okay.
an hour. Don't you worry, bud.
Because I don't want to
At the
go
very
too
least.
much overtime. But we'll have these Black Cloaks move up. The one that was standing behind Sam has sort of pushed around them, seeing Janice clobber Cameron. They're going to be like, oi! And attack Janice.
Don't oi. Him.
I don't blame them.
I'd also like to mention that I'm pretty sure if it was near Lady Sanguis, my umbrella is right next to Violet.
Yes. Good to know. Wow. That is 2 2s. They miss.
Ooh.
Surprise!
Okay. Now, is Scooper the accountant going to get attacked? Scoop!
Guess he doesn't have his reaction.
Go for the squishy one. Good thinking.
You feel one of these guys come up behind you, and swing a sword at you. Wow. Okay. Different rolls, but if you added them together, they'd be the same.
Huh.
Mm,
Huh.
And one's gonna swing at the illusion. Oh wow! It hits
Whoa.
the bar.
I'd like to flavor this as like as the illusion gets cut through. It's because of like the way that it's kind of formed and how much hair Miss Cotter just generally has. It kind of just looks like it cuts through hair.
Yeah. So they did nothing. Janice, you're up.
It's a
Alright,
Cloche save.
sweet.
Wow,
I was about
dice.
to say.
The hell.
Now I wanted to hit B2, but this regular old Black Cloak is in the way now.
Yeah, I'd allow you to. You can get a swing off. They just would have 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
You also would have advantage on Cameron.
That's true. But I feel like I'm not going to have to worry about him for at least a turn or so. So,
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
yep, the one that took a swing at me, he's in for a clobbering. Well, they're
Alright.
in for a clobbering.
Yep.
Get clobbered.
This person is slightly singed from Scoop's breath weapon, so
Listen,
12.
Black Cloak à la flambe.
12 to hit.
12 total.
Alright. Second attack from extra attack. That's more like it. 24.
That does hit.
1-4.
Cool. They get a pommel straight to the face.
Hey.
Not a huge amount. That's 5 bludgeoning damage.
They reel back as you smack them in the face, like, oh, frick.
Alright, just for that, action search. It's another 12.
Sorry.
The other one. It's a 17 to hit. There we go.
Hey.
That does hit.
Cool. Alright. I'm going to attempt to sweep the leg this time.
Mm-hmm.
Following through with the more business end, but still sheathed.
Mhm.
This is going to ruin the scabbard, but that's fine.
So another trip attack.
DC 14.
Mhm.
Strength saving throw from them, and they will take some damage.
Damage?
Roll me that damage as they, like, you're to sweep the leg, and they sort of brace themselves against the door frame and remain standing.
Cool.
But
Let's...
heavily bruise them in the side of the knee.
That's going to really hurt. That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, like, you hear a crack, and you
Should've
could
gone
say
with the momentum, it would have hurt less.
yeah, you could say that they're on their last legs.
Everyone in chat, can you say chronic knee pain?
Chronic knee pain.
That's your turn.
They'll live. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, they'll live,
Oh,
just
whoops,
painfully.
that's my bad.
2 crossbow bolts fly at the illusory Miss Cotter from the guys at the end of the boat. One misses the illusion, the other goes like straight through the illusion. Both just smash some bottles in the bar behind it.
Mm-hmm. And just
I'm
to
gonna
confuse them more, the stuff that'll happen next will fuck with them.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
no.
They said the ship was haunted! The ship's haunted, guys!
These
The
people
ship's
don't know that.
haunted!
These people are up on deck.
Yeah. Well, the ones that were downstairs are probably going, ship's haunted, ship's haunted, ship's haunted, ship's haunted.
Scoop, back to the top.
Do
Let's go.
you know how long I've been planning that joke?
Just stay down, Cameron. I'm gonna pull out my short sword and hit him with the flat end of it after following up from my my partner's stun.
Oh, your
Stay down.
partner.
Bonk.
All right. Start by clapping. Let me have a look. Here. I believe 21 hits.
Yes. Remember, you do have advantage as well.
I rolled over the bed. Let me just get my dice. For
Sneak attack.
Sneaky,
Oh
sneaky,
my,
sneaky,
there's so many dice.
non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal sneak attack. Okay.
Liver shot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
clobber him in just the right spot.
Let's see.
There's
That's
no-
19.
19 damage.
Far out!
Pop. That is gentle.
Oh wait, there's a bit more. 22. Because I
22.
forgot to add my proficient
Your
my
dex.
Thingy.
Yes. So that would put him at... Nice. As you, like... Where do you hit him? Exactly.
Back of the neck.
Back of the neck. You crack him over the back of the neck. He, like, lurches forward and coughs up a little bit, like... A tooth comes out with a bit of blood behind it, because, like, the accountant loosened a tooth, and you just sort of send it flying out of his mouth.
You can grow that back, it's fine. That's my turn.
That's your turn, Miss Cotter.
Alright, I don't, it's not a bonus action, which makes me sad, but I gotta double check something about things. Basically, I would like to move my my duplicate the amount of 30 feet toward the exit as I continue on with the ruse.
Yeah. Are you able to move it, or... 1, 2,
I don't know if I've got control
so-
of it, but if it's just a double me.
I gotta remember which one I control it on. So 30 feet would be right. 25 feet is right in front of them.
So at will, because of my general sense of self
Mm-hmm.
as a dark elf, I can cast dancing lights. So, on the note of ships haunted, at will, around the usually because I can cast through the duplicate.
Yeah.
At will, through the duplicate, like slow glowing orbs start to form as they rush basically up and be like, essentially, they raise a hand to their lips with like a really creepy expression on their face. As I turn around to go grab my weapon from the side of the door with its violets on and putting down the actual bag behind the counter.
Yep.
You hit him with that. Ooh.
Okay.
Ships
Hey,
haunted.
is this it? I feel this should involve a roll of some kind, like performance or intimidation
If
or
you
something.
would like to roll me like a deception or a thing, whatever you'd like, I'm happy to. I am trying to deceive them.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, roll a deception.
Okay.
And
17.
okay.
Ship's haunted.
Ships haunted.
I mean, you can't really see from.
No, I have no idea, but
Yeah.
I can at least infer.
Yes. Okay.
So that's my at will. My bonus action was to move it. I'm gonna lift up this sword. I'm gonna lift up the umbrella, and I'm gonna look Lady Sanguis in the eye. What's her expression right now?
She is very confused. Like because all this chaos has happened within a couple of
A few seconds.
yeah, it's been like half a minute since like fire has burst out. She's seen you run past, like swings have been made. Yeah, she's like just overwhelmed, I think.
I have a different cover story after this, which is another thing I've been planned.
So you grab the umbrella and
I get rid of the umbrella sword, yes. And I looking at her for my free action, I'm gonna go. Don't worry, Lady Sanguis, I'll protect you. It's like with the tools your husband left me, and hopefully in the long term, playing the long game. And I'd like to draw my sword.
yes, you click, you do the little click on the umbrella and shing, pull out this blade from the handle of it.
And I would like to pass the actual shield part in front of Violet and Lady Sanguis. Basically on that table there's like a slight partition so that they have something to lift if something goes a little messy.
Yeah. You hand them the shield.
And I can move through my allies, right?
Yes.
But I can't move through Cameron.
No.
Annoying.
I mean, it's not like he's going to make an opportunity attack.
He is stunned. However, the person
I'm trying to
right
get to
behind Scoop
Sam.
may make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no, I was gonna try and get to I don't like that they're near Scoop, so I'm gonna go over the bar in like a flashback scene to the last time I ran over a bar at a Sanguis party, except in a very different dress. Land, and I am going to engage BC in combat.
Yes. You did use your action to cast Dancing Lights, though.
Oh, I did?
Is
No,
that...
it's at will for me because it's a drow / dark elf thing.
Yes, but it still requires an action to cast the spell. It
At
just means
will?
that you don't need.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need.
Will means you don't have a spell slot for it.
Yeah.
Ah.
You
Okay.
can do it as many times
Well-
as you like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, people have been running that in different tables very wrong.
Yeah, you don't
Alright,
get free
3.5
casts
ruling.
of a spell. Even if it is like not a powerful spell, it's still.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that note, I'm prepared and I'm very armed.
Yes.
And ready for combat.
I would. Can I use my reaction to be momentarily distracted, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
What are you distracted
I turn
by?
back very quickly. Miss Cotter in a dress just vaulted the bar.
Again.
Fair.
It
fair.
is. It is.
This is the first time.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. It does have a nice side slit, so she doesn't rip it or anything.
Yep, fair.
Cameron is stunned. We go
Cameron
to
is having a bad day.
I would feel bad about Cameron, but I really don't.
Come on, guys, that's my friend.
You
communicate that.
flame breathed them first.
Let's not.
You
This isn't
started
a
this.
conversation. Let's not point fingers.
Hey. Away. Sam starts
I
to
didn't say sorry.
Don't worry, Mr. Cameron. I'm here.
cast a spell. But
Flare, point blank range. Ah!
no. They sort of start to cast a spell, and everyone.
Oh, I swear to God, if that was sleep, I'm a cry.
Well, he's in for a bad time if that's sleep. Cameron's in a lot more damage than he is.
Nap
Okay.
time.
They seem to cast a spell, and this sort of energy field sort of radiates out from them for about 15 feet. Which, as it's a radius, I think the accountant is just out of it. But Scoop
Just in
and
it, actually.
oh yes. Okay, so Scoop, the accountant, and Janice, you all feel kind of lethargic, like your movement, you can't move as far as you want, and you feel that like this may hurt you if you stay here. Then we move on to the accountant. At the start of your turn, can you please make me a wisdom saving throw?
May I ask if it is against a charm or fear effect?
It is not.
Who?
I'm pretty sure.
Oof.
Bonus
Nat
from Aura.
one.
Aw, man.
That one does
Bonus
not
from the
does not help. You are harmed.
You know, of all the things you could have done to me, that's probably still the best option.
Fuck. 19 damage.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go. We gotta take that spellcaster out.
Yep.
Again, I'm having flashbacks to the Harkus fight.
Again.
Again.
Yeah, spellcasters not to be fucked with, apparently.
So yeah, that you do that, and you are currently slowed while you feel you are slowed while in this radius.
Mm-hmm. I see. And now, if memory serves, that means I can take one action or one bonus action. Is
I'm
that
pretty sure it
correct?
just halves your movement. Yeah.
Wrong person, son.
The slowed part of it is not why they're doing this. It's that
Cool.
juicy damage as this like basically force of will you feel is just like putting you down.
Oh, son.
Oh, this punk has no idea whose turf they've just encroached on.
Just to confirm, that's B2, yes?
B2, yes, that is Sam.
Yeah, beautiful, fantastic.
Black Cloak
okay.
second.
First thing I do is I turn back, I lock eyes with the guy in the door.
15 seconds, martyr.
Just to make sure he knows his account. I'm not forgetting.
No, the accountant.
choice.
The accountant is very punctual.
Is counting.
He's incredibly punctual.
He's doing
Sorry, did you say punctual? Yeah, I am. We're gonna keep on hitting this guy.
All right, Legend Cameron some more.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Not stunning.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how that's doing.
One of these still applies sneak attack damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you want the total?
Yeah, just give me the total.
All right, off those two, 15, 25.
25 damage.
How's he looking?
Oof. As he's like still woozy in the head, you just lay punch after punch into him.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Is the slow condition coming from the orby thing, or the
The aura
the-
effect.
It is an aura effect, right?
Yes. So, it seems that
Anything within this sort of field.
yes,
is
that
good?
there's a bit of a field surrounding Sam right now.
Okay. And it was not the slow spell that was cast; it was the field that was cast, right?
Yes. So they cast the
Okay,
spell that
cool.
seems to be producing an energy field that is slowing anyone in it and also potentially harming.
Okay, cool, lovely, thank you.
Cameron is looking pretty bad, but still standing out of some just sheer force of will.
I quickly glance over. Actually, quick question. I'm an insightful fellow, and I've been around Scoop a hot minute. Would I have noticed he tried to non-lethally hurt this man?
I'd say so, yeah. Like you noticed both Scoop and Janice went for non-lethal attacks.
Let's keep some pretty verbal, being like, sit down and such.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, key point, and we're gonna keep swinging. Well,
You're just like, oh,
26 to
anyway.
Yep.
hit, which will be 10 damage.
Mhm.
And last one, natural 20.
Hey,
Alright.
no, shitty, critty.
Yeah.
And you
No,
said I'm gonna count
shitty,
those
critty.
6.
So you max the first dice and then just add another one, roll another one. So instead of 2 dice, just max 1, roll a second.
Yeah, and then savage attack because
Ah.
I'm me.
You're
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
hear the sound of things happening. Ah.
That's that. Wow. I think we just got a new.
19.
Yeah.
I think we just got a new
17
definition of
left.
punch drunk, guys.
Non-lethal 19. Left
Mhm.
hook.
As we are on a boat, you are
Um,
here to go
Describe
do some fishing
how
now.
you knock him out.
Okay. Fantastic. So it's kind of like body shot off the first 2, elbow off the third, and then as you're kind of like woozing, it's just this big wind up left that just arcs around. You see as the jaw moves, and then the head follows, and the body just crumples to the side.
Yeah. He's lifted off his feet as you send him flying across the floor. Crumples to the ground, completely unconscious. Like,
And I look over to Janice. And I don't say anything, but I smile, remembering that one day, me and you.
I was just thinking that.
Please.
I've got practicing to do.
And that's me, bud.
There's so many
Okay.
levels.
let's just take Cameron out of the fight.
Goodbye,
How are my martyrs doing,
Cameron.
actually?
They're
wanna-
your martyrs
Ghost?
now.
Do you want to roll an intimidation? Just for
Can I have
fun?
advantage?
Yeah. What's that?
I mean, you just took out their boss.
Oh, yeah. I'm not super great at intimidation. 16.
Okay.
Old dice work, baby.
Just so they both get bulldozed.
We'll get to that. In the meantime, the one who is attacking Scoop is just gonna keep doing that because yes, they just saw Cameron get pummeled, but they're like, "Fuck, I gotta fight for my life right now."
Oh no.
And I'd rather attack this person than the person that just leaped behind me because tunnel vision.
You are surrounded, my friend.
Hey, 2 hits. Scoop.
I'm gonna.
Okay, you
Scoop's
dodge one
first.
of them? Yep.
Yeah.
He's done. That is okay. So you take 4 slashing damage from the first one, and 9 slashing damage from the second one.
That's up.
As they just like wail into you, they're like, fuck.
Panic.
So 4 and 9, right?
Yeah.
I bet those first 2 guys are feeling really smart about now.
This other one very confused because the person they were attacking just ran past them, but also another one of them just leapt the bar. But they are going to go for the one that leapt the bar.
That's all right. That's fair. My point AC is 1 point lower. Reminder.
Yes. Well, one is a completely wild swing. The other one hits. It's got a new plate.
Yep.
3 slashing damage.
It's like, which part did it hit? I need to know from a sprite.
You
I
got
swear
the
to God,
back.
if it cuts my.
I think it sort of
got
slashes
too
one of
much
your
hair.
sleeves and just like glances off. Like honestly, what happens is they don't cut you, but they hit you in a way that one of the knives in your dress cuts you.
Be in mind. So which one's this? This is the one behind Scoop.
This is the one next to the bar. I'm just moving them up now.
So it's moved forward. Okay.
Yeah, they have moved up to
Lovely.
there.
Excellent. Thank you.
Janice, you're up.
Yes.
Cameron
Marvelous.
is down. Ooh. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw? Is it at the start of your turn?
Can do. This gonna hurt.
Why are you just out of range?
I have.
Come
that is
closer,
a
child.
13.
This is so great. Please, I'm begging you.
DC
This gonna hurt.
DC is 13. You just
We need
pass.
to break
So you
this
take
person's.
half this damage.
Ouch.
Uh,
Oh boy, it's one of those.
We
Yes.
need to take out this bloody
It is a
spell
3rd level
caster.
spell, I'll tell you that now. If anyone knows what it is.
Ah,
Um,
That's what I think it is.
7. 7 damage.
Okay, that's not too bad. What kind of damage is it? Just curious. Just my own curiosity.
I'm gonna say force.
Cool. Alright.
Or
Alrighty.
no, I'm gonna say psychic.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I'm reflavoring it.
Hey.
I gathered. It kind of sounds like Ice Storm, if I'm honest, but yeah, no, psychic damage, fair enough. Cool. Not fond of that. I'm gonna make a feint toward. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make a fainting attack against B2.
Sam, gotcha.
Yep, against Sam. So I'm kind of fainting in towards the Black Cloak in front of me, but I'm actually going to go for a pommel strike against B2.
Yep.
Yeah, have some of these. That is not great. That is a 14 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah. As you get sort of get caught on the.
My bad. I realized it's a fainting attack. That shit's made an advantage.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, it is. Man,
That's why
That's what I use my bonus action for. And that's a nat 20.
Hey!
okay.
On a maneuver too.
Yeah, on a maneuver.
On a maneuver.
So you're two-handing
What?
you're two-handing your sword, right?
Yeah, goddamn right I am.
Okay. How much damage is this? I'm pretty sure the minimum.
Yeah, so,
Well, they did get
That's-
torched in the face prior.
Yeah.
18. Does the... Hang on, just gonna quickly check.
Your weapon dice and your maneuver, max them out, and then roll them.
Yep. Cool.
And then add your strength to the total.
Guys, I think he's trying to show me up.
I think it might be. I think there might be a competitive air right now.
That's...
Miss Cotter, you need to crit on a smite now. And Scoops, crit on a... on a
Don't
sneak
bring
attack.
yourself down to our level.
I've already crit on a smite. What I need to do is crit on a smite now that I have sneak attack.
Does 31 bludgeoning damage affect them in any way?
Describe how you knock this person out.
Knock them out.
Nice, shiny, decorative pommel straight to the fucking face.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You wanna
Just
know
like,
what
yep,
my favorite-
quick sort of blade end flourish. Step into the Black Cloak's face in front of me, and then nope, sidestep, crack.
Yeah, as you like step in and you just catch them right in the forehead, like
I
smack.
picture like the Amberwood logo being like instead of like embedded, embezzled, and just like
That's where the nose was.
And they just-
is where the logo is.
Like, the Doctor Strange like push them out
oh yeah,
style thing, but without them coming
yeah.
out of their body,
Yeah.
they just fly backwards in that pose and like
tasty.
They
crumple,
fall right out
Tasty.
of consciousness.
crumple onto the wall behind them.
And following through with
so
extra attack
good.
against the guy in front of me. Yep, that's another net 20.
oh, you serious?
I will,
Dead serious.
I will,
You really are having a competition with the
feel
accountant.
free to roll the damage. They only have 4 hit points, so please describe how you knock them out.
Oh, I don't. Ooh.
So proud of our boy. Look at him go.
So with the other end of the sword now, blade tip goes up over their shoulder, and while they're trying to figure out, like, you missed. Force head down into left knee.
Yeah.
Just crack.
Hell yeah.
Tasty.
That's like minimum 20 damage. No, minimum 23 damage.
How,
Oh, fuck! I'm glad I declared that non-lethal because that guy would be like broken in half.
Yep.
just a little bit, just a touch.
I was
just a
worried
smidge.
that you max damage killed him doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Mathematically, I did, but let's just
Yeah,
well,
In-game, you
if
did.
he's-
gloss
Well
over
done.
that.
Anyway. No, to insta kill someone, you have to do twice their maximum in one attack, right?
Remaining hit
Yeah.
points plus maximum. So if he had 28 hit points, he would be dead.
Okay. Cool.
Bye.
You do
Very
this
well. Jaja.
as like
Janice doesn't understand this magic nonsense, and he does not want it.
as this black cloak
do when
crumbles
you
to the
want
ground
it
in
to be
front of you.
healed.
You sort of see behind them. Your father looked like they were about to try and jump them, and was like, just
Well, damn.
catches your eye, like, damn.
Yes. All of that combat training wasn't
And you
for
can
nothing.
also see your mother behind him being like
Fuck.
Oh my
so confused.
Oh. Whoops. Might have to explain that to Mum.
Just a little bit.
Not looking forward to that.
All right, let's roll a morale save or something for these guys at the end of the boat.
Morale.
I don't know. I'm
They
just
should- There's a ghost.
it's a ghost and
I
a
don't
scary
know how
man who
much
just
morale
beat
you
the
can
hell
have
out
in
of their
15
boss.
seconds.
One of them just it's like fuck this and starts running towards the lifeboat. The other one is like goes to
Die for the
tackle
cause.
the illusion and just falls straight through it.
I want to do like I'm hoping that for flavor, nothing actually. She just kind of like slightly turns, and those piercing blue eyes look like stands out
Yeah,
under her tail.
because like she's
just like
she's still moving through them as these ghostly
Yeah.
things, and he goes to tackle, and she just stares as he falls through her. And we're back up to Scoop.
well.
I just pulled my microphone.
You're right. Let's hide these two who are out. Oh, actually, I'm
Goodbye.
gonna say before Scoop goes,
Diora.
No,
Does it stay up?
the spellcaster is gone.
He didn't maintain concentration.
Yeah, they did not
Nope.
maintain concentration.
There are
No
more
concentration.
things important to
Consciousness.
concentrate on.
I was
Actually,
I was hoping to disrupt concentration, but I can live with this outcome.
you disrupt
you did.
concentration. Scoop, you notice, Woodrow had like pulled like a small bludgeon out of his pocket
Oh.
and looked like he was gonna help come fight this person with you, but after like Cameron has like collapsed to the floor, he goes over and like checks his vitals.
Make sure he does not kill him.
You will see that like he's sort of put the like he doesn't he's
He's
looking
stowed
like he's putting the bludgeon away at the or like holding onto it but not looking like he's ready to use it. He's checking this guy. But now's your turn.
All right. Turning my attention back around to the person between Miss Cotter and I'm going to Scoop's going to steady aim.
Okay.
So he's not going to move, and he's going to basically take a swing at the underside of this person, like swing up like a golf attack.
Mhm.
And I'm going to make that attack at advantage. I'm going for non-lethal again. I don't mind if it cuts the person, but I don't want to kill them.
No worries.
24.
That hits.
Alrighty, sneak attack. Come here, dice. Alright, that's plus 3, 25.
Hey.
I rolled a lot of sixes.
You smack this person pretty damn hard. Like you come up under them and like catch them sort of under the chin, and they fall back against the bar, looking like a stiff breeze would knock them out, but still standing.
A stiff breeze, you say?
Yes, Miss Cotter.
Does he?
I realize that we're all doing non-lethal probably by this point, because I think it would be obvious enough that Janice was hitting these people with a scabbard, and I'd probably be like, what happened? Oh, I see. So given that it was a stiff breeze, I'm gonna go smack the person in front of me first. Actually, no, the one behind me. It was the one that hit me before was the one Scoop's hitting right now, right?
No, the one Scoop is hitting was only attacking Scoop.
Okay. In that case, I will hit the one that was hitting me. With a very distinct, like, stare down. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Just put it down. As I go kadoosh with the, and I'm probably, as I go kadoosh, trying to, like, get them. I want to say I'm going to hurt them, but I don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
Right? That's the goal here, right? We're trying not to kill.
You have an umbrella handle. You could, like, kind of hook them and smack their head into the bar.
Yeah. We'll
It's a
go
good
with
laugh.
that, because that was a nat 20.
God dang it, guys!
One
If
stunning
you
strike and a
smite
crap
him-
load of crits.
hang on. What's the minimum
no way
damage
you
there?
can't kill him.
Not
Magic
spat. I'm not
damage.
smiting him. I'm not smiting him.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not smiting
would-
him.
Yes, I would say
But there still
smite.
wasn't
If
just a
smite would be
stiff breeze.
lethal. How much? How?
Smite would be lethal.
What is the damage before smite though? Given that you have a sneak attack,
10. Plus, sneak. Oh, yes, sneak.
so plus 12,
Plus 12, so 22.
and then the dice rolls is
Guys, I think I might have won for the most damage in a turn, maybe. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Yeah, rogues and paladins have this incredibly high, like, spike damage potential, and,
Yeah.
we're about to see it.
34.
describe how they are knocked out.
So this is my first attack, mind you. With my first attack, I'd like to think that I see that we're doing non-lethal, and as I'm upset and I'm being like a tut, I hook their cloak, like the connector for their cloak, and I just slam them down onto the bar stool, as it lightly cracks. It's just like, oh, sorry, that was a bit much. Yes.
I would like to just quickly use a reaction if that's possible.
Didn't you really?
As this happens, I'm just going to quickly lean back, grab my jacket off the bar because it's too close to this from my comfort, and in one sweeping motion, readorn it.
Very well.
I think
Thank
that's fair.
Feel free to update your
It's
sprite.
just like I smack it down and then like sees that and I go, oh, sorry. And then I turn around and go to smack the other one that Scoop's dealing with.
Yep.
That's 23.
Yeah, they're knocked out. They had 1 hit point left.
And that with the same hook, like just drag them down to the floor and then like kind of gadoosh. And I'm like, oh, you doing all right? Looking directly at Scoop with like my umbrella handled sword in my hands.
I'm sorry,
In
Ray.
my finery.
Nope. I'm hurt.
How hard?
Middling. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Um,
The worst is this is a rental.
Cameron and Sam are out. The accountant.
So that's action. Hold up.
Beautiful.
Oh, sorry. Miss Cotter's still going.
Yes, Mascota is still going because bonus action. As long as they're within 120 feet of me, I can move my duplicate.
Okay. Yep.
So I'd like to move my. If there's anybody on the decks, I'm essentially trying to distract them. So I'm just going to use my duplicate, and all of that running around earlier, I am going to flavor has given me a decent layout of the surrounding area. So they're just kind of going around with this fake bag, looking like a creepy ghost with lights accompanying them.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the flavor. It's just like ship's haunted.
I am made.
Yes.
And okay, so
I suppose
that's
that
your
deals with
turn.
That's my turn.
Account?
With as I've turned, readjusting my jacket, I'm going to step over to the nobles in the corner.
Lord and Lady Amberwood, Lady Sanguis, I do wish to apologize for the kerfuffle that has happened on this great venture. Lord Amberwood, Lady Amberwood, as you may have figured out by now, your son and I have been engaging in some additional training outside of his regular schooling hours. It was
Oh my God.
unexpected that would come into practice in this event, but I thought it was best that we clear the air pretty quickly. Needless to say, as you can see, he has become a very formidable young man, and I hope you are just as proud as him as I am. Good job, Janice. You've done very well.
Janice is taking sort of a half a step towards you. He goes, there's 2 more on the top deck. We should probably go and get those.
And 2 more down below.
Again, I'm
Is
terribly
there?
sorry for this inconvenience. Just a moment, please.
No, the two that were below deck came up looking for the bag, because that was their whole job.
Oh,
Sorry,
never
there's-
mind.
Yeah, there was 2 up in the wheelhouse, and there's 2 somewhere on the outer
Then
area that
whoever
we're patrolling.
was up here would have been spooked because the ship's haunted.
Yeah.
Ship's on it.
So
Literally, the one that was attacking Scoop and the one Janice knocked out were the 2 that were below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Goodbye.
just to confirm then, the 2 outside, are they where they are on the map?
No. So one of them has run away, and the other one sort of has just jumped into the doorway, tried to tackle Miss Cotter's duplicate, and failed. I'm
Oh, I've got this. Don't worry, buddy.
actually happy to call the initiative here.
Give me just one more.
I mean, if you want, like, I'll let you.
Thanks, buddy. Step of the wind. 90 feet. I'm in front of him.
Holy
We
shit!
need to fulfill the prophecy, dude.
I crouched down next to him because I believe you said he's laying on the ground because he tried to tackle someone.
Try to tackle an
So,
illusion.
10 seconds. Marta. 9,
I give up.
8.
I'll stand up and adjust my jacket.
They're just kind of laying, like, hands sort of out, but face down on the floor. They're like, just trying to stay still.
Good call.
I'm gonna turn and make my way back to the room.
Okay, let's
Whew.
I'm gonna.
And we'll never know what happened to the other two.
No, they bounced.
I mean,
They didn't. They should have. They really should have.
I mean, we
I
can.
like to believe that they saw the other guy who was running out. They're like, "No, let's go."
Also,
Chip
out in the day,
sorted.
it's like one dude with an unconscious dude running away, being like,
It's like, man, we gotta have that real quick today. Because you would distantly see the firelight on, like, from inside the ship from that opening blast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Forgot
see like
about that.
one other boat slowly following them.
Row faster, row faster, row faster. So I
Let's,
guess it's back to the not bar. Should I? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's just take us back to.
No one got to bad sprite status, so that makes. Oh no, Scoop's hurt.
Scoop's hurt.
Oh, Scoop you out.
He is
You
the
good, bro?
squishiest,
Come
and he
here.
got hit the most.
Come here.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
if there's any immediate, like, some healing or stuff you want to do, sure. But I think we'll get to the resolution of all this next session, because this has been a long one.
Sag.
the tension.
I'm
Sag.
sorry, but like, there's a lot.
It's right.
There's a lot
there.
to resolve, and if we start now, we'll be going for like another hour.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. I would like to Miss Cotter does look rather sheepish as she's gonna go try and get her umbrella the sheep for her sword back. So is where I'd like to leave it on my end as I pass by the no, I'm gonna heal up Scoop. Hey Scoop, get your ass over here.
One second. I'm just gonna put manacles on. Cameron.
Okay.
And I do
8 points
one
healing.
thing.
Yes.
I'm making my way back as Miss Cotter is healing Scoop.
It's down.
I
points.
just kind of like as I'm passing by, I just kind of lean over.
You look absolutely stunning. Just so you know.
Is that a good thing? He went down pretty quick.
I'm not gonna stop because I can't.
All right. And
Ah,
one last thing from Janice. You got
Oh,
one from
yes.
everyone else.
Are we okay? Before I commit to this, are we anticipating much roleplay and like before we get back to shore?
Potentially, yeah. I think there's going to be a bit. I think Scoop has some words to say. I think Miss Cotter has some words to say.
I've been hiding for like 3 sessions.
You kinda have.
So, like, just a quick one line, just to leave this off.
You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna hold this one. I think I'm gonna hold this one for next session when we make it back to shore.
No worries.
You
So,
should let him have it.
the accountant says his
I'm
tells Miss
sorry.
Cotta she's stunning. She completely
Completely doesn't
misunderstands what he
understand.
says.
I'm
Scoop.
sorry.
Locks some manacles on to his former friend. And we pan away from the Cardinal Majesty as we see two lifeboats with Black Cloaks sort of making their way away.
So, just technically, I'm the only person who saved lives on this ship, and I need that to be clear.
Well,
Now I'm 1 kill, 2 lives saved.
Hmm.
Non-lethal damage doesn't count as saving their lives. You violently hurt them.
yeah.
Oh,
They
right.
Okay, but technically,
Anyway, let's
we'll find out.
I mean, how many innocent lives did we save just now?
As that
Enough.
you have, I mean, Miss Cotta, you had there was potential explosiveness.
Fucking
Oh,
new
Oh no,
Like-
the shafts!
I don't know the logic of. I don't know how to set on the karmic elements of letting a hostage taker get away.
They're idiots. It's fine.
We got the
we have-
ringleader.
We have there's some we could call like the Coast Guard.
We can call the Coast Guard
Just-
later.
Oh.
It's literally the Bay Watch.
Hey.
Idiotic
Oh my God.
bystanders.
Anyway,
How are you feeling?
well, my
Ooh.
plan went slightly differently than expected, but was still a success.
Hmm.
No shitty critty. No shitty critty.
That was a lot of
Yeah.
crits. Like, holy crap!
That's a lot of fucking crits.
once
Oh my
again-
god.
Once again, I'm
I used
so like
Serenity's dice.
I don't know how
can't balance
if
that many
if
crits.
I'm like
No,
these
no,
encounters
just the
that we've
amount of
thrown
harm.
in Arkpoint have felt like the combat encounters have felt very weird.
Multi-sided?
Yeah, like
Well, that's not a typical
it is true.
endeavor.
It is not.
I think this one was really good. I think the dice ruined you specifically.
There was some
Yeah, no, they
problems
really
with the
screwed
They
dice.
didn't hit almost anything.
No, they
Like,
missed a
at
lot
all.
of attacks.
I'm sorry,
Failed
yeah.
their stunning saving throw. And you guys
Sorry,
rolled a
too.
lot of crits.
Hold on,
Like,
Crystal
we-
half health.
Excuse
Like,
me,
we-
healed up 10.
25% of the party at best.
Healed up 10.
I'd like to state that literally I was like, I have 51 max and I got down to 25, so literally half a hit point below half health.
Okay, but like a rogue, like half of a rogue's job is to go down like to half health during every combat.
Yeah.
Like we know this.
Yeah. Rogues go down to
That's
half,
usually
wizards
the
go down to
accountant's
0.
job,
It's
You're our team motivator.
Who else is going to?
I could make another joke, but I'm gonna leave it.
I see. Anyway.
Speaking of
Let's go down.
speaking of rogues, we have 3 in the party now.
Oh,
I'm a
Technically-
detective, I'll have you know.
I feel like I didn't get a memo.
To be fair, on my end at the very least, I'm just recovering from backstory that I really should have had at the start.
Somehow we've like thematically been at that, like when people are starting to turn a new leaf, they
Yeah.
like
They
become rogue. Because you two were distinctly criminals, and are now becoming rogues.
Yeah,
I'm
well, I got
catching
better.
up with my backstory. Thank you very much. Gotta make sure it aligns somewhere.
And
No,
Scoop is-
I've been
I don't
sitting on
think I've
that
been a
since the
criminal.
start
Wow.
of this whole arc, since you guys
I
leveled
can't
up.
believe we both went
you both-
rogue. What the fuck,
you both-
Alexander?
Secretly asked me if you could be, if you could take a
Trying
level
to
in
hide
rogue.
it.
We're good at this.
Well, clearly
very
we're
good at
playing the
this.
same game.
Rogue is a stealth class.
Yeah,
We are two parallel
And-
lines, and never shall they cross.
yeah.
Next level
We're
up, remind me
working
to
on it.
ask you if
I'm
I can
sorry, I'm
level up on Rogue.
trying. You just need it needs to be the right situation, maybe. Who
Whatever the
knows?
opposite of a rogue is what Janice should multi-class into.
It's gonna end up being bloody
Bard.
paladin, and you know it.
Yeah.
As the paladin of the party, I can tell you that's debatable.
You even
was
picked
the-
out the subclass.
Shut up.
Sure.
He's the best
Anywho.
of us.
He is the best of us. So,
Hmm?
what's coming up? It's Arkpoint 2 weeks, yeah?
Yes, so the next session of Arkpoint will be in 2 weeks. That is Friday, the 24th of November, Australian time. It could be Thursday evening, somewhere else in the world, but
Yeah,
yes.
roughly.
2 weeks from now, we will be playing again, and we will be resolving everything that just happened. Got some splaining to do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've explained it.
It's so funny when everyone has secrets and then they have to be
Officer.
revealed.
I left my
We're
license at
working
home.
on it. We said the truth.
I don't have any damn secrets. I'm an open
That's
book.
fair.
All right, yeah.
Just
Just
no one ever
trying-
asks this book any questions.
yeah. Explain your past to Dame Noel. I'm sure that'll be
Former boxer.
technically
Yes, I suppose.
Cool.
It'll be fine.
And this is Prague,
Hey.
current boxer.
Oh,
Aww,
dang it.
Costa, that's so sweet.
I totally
Okay,
forgot
now we
about-
know what happened to the other two.
I
guys.
totally forgot about
Yeah, there we
Prague
go.
in that whole encounter.
I'd like, okay, what it is, we have a brief flash scene. One of our inspiring moments is what Prague has secretly been doing is just taking out the rest of everyone else.
He was
And then
dealing
just
with the
throwing
2
them
people that
overboard.
you didn't see on the
Yeah,
deck. There we go.
obviously, that's it, that's what's happened.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't just like, do you guys hear wagging?
I had a
What do you mean wagging?
poking and
He
That's
lowers
for
from the
everything.
ceiling.
Howell.
Prague 46.
Yes.
Well,
Don't stop.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, man.
That
thank
means a lot to
you
us.
so much, Cornstar. We
Oh man, that's phenomenal.
Without
Thank you
you.
so
Say
much,
that-
man.
Hopefully
That's
in the
not
next 2
the-
weeks we will see
There we go.
new merch in the store if my wrist is okay enough to do it.
Ooh, we always
I've been
love.
working on the formal poster for ages.
Speaking
and,
of Scarlet's amazing art, we saw the formal combat sprites tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Genesis
was
formal
the
combat's
fucked
pretty
version.
good.
Well, we saw scoops.
I mean, everyone forgets that Scoop got beat up.
If you want, I can throw down with Janice. I really wouldn't mind.
Your start doesn't change as much though compared to everyone else's when they're fucked because your base sprite is very close to your normal sprite.
Oh, I thought
That's
you were
true.
just saying that I'm gonna beat him.
Oh.
I mean, that is
Alright.
one way to avoid questions. You just fight
Oh,
your way out of
no.
the situation.
So,
Quiet, you.
Just I gotta go. Punch his nearest noble. Fights way out.
Then like I just start sigh. It's just like,
how?
is that your +1? Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna.
What?
Just
Is that not how you leave this? Like Miss Connor takes cue. Is that how we're supposed to leave a formal event?
Proceeds to jump out of a different window.
She didn't get the memo
Alright.
ever.
Seb, take
We're
us
not
Anyway.
going to parties.
Get us out of here.
Cosmo.
Wrapping up, I think that's everything. So we will see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you
NZ at the
so
end of
much
the
for
name.
watching. We always appreciate it, and
Mhm.
always remember to stay inspired.
Stay inspired.
Stay inspired.